So Twitch meta was a period of time on Twitch that started last year, actually, where there started to be this like pushing of TOS, specifically in a very, sexual, very revealing, very inappropriate for children kind of direction. The ones that were kind of first in this were Morg Pie and Asian Bunny, I believe. And what they started out doing was they would do these streams where they would be visibly, obviously naked, and then there would just kind of be a camera that was like nipple up. Like you couldn't see anything, but they were greased up and obviously nude, and they would stream that way. So that it was basically just like titty up, clear that they were naked. Usually they were in fact oiled up. So that was kind of how it started. And Morg Pie would specifically do this playing like Pokemon and stuff like that. Technically, it's not Twitch TOS. It was definitely a pushing of boundaries. So it's not TOS. It was definitely like not a good look though. And that kind of started it. And those clips were like really, really blowing up because they would do stuff where like, you could pay to get them to jump and stuff like that. Or like shimmy. And then it kind of like, it kept progressing and more people started doing it. And then there was a day where because people were starting to get really upset because it wasn't fair. And so people started to have a bit of a stink about it. And so what progressed then was for like 2 days, Twitch put out an update to TOS that was like absolutely catastrophic. VTubers had their titties and their coochie out. Women were twerking and strip teasing, and there was crazy nudity. It was a lot. So there was like 2 days where there was absolute pandemonium. A ton of people got banned. Realistically, it was aimed toward allowing artists to have more freedom in what they could talk about and what they could draw, because it was about artistic nudity. But people said artistic nudity, so I can draw sucking on Twitch now, so I can show the fansly version of my VTuber model on Twitch now. This is good. And the thing is that like with the VTubers is that Twitch considers your VTuber model to be your body. Like they consider it to be you. So all of the rules that apply to a person's body also apply to a VTuber's model. It was fucking pandemonium. They took those, they reverted those rules very quickly, because realistically a lot of why that did end up getting reverted, and it's not actually how people thought of it, because a lot of people were obviously going after all of the girls who were going straight to, oh, okay, so I can do softcore porn or just draw straight up porn. The reason that it actually was a bigger problem that didn't get publicized as much because it's not as sexy was that the reality of the situation was that there were a lot of people who came on, made Twitch accounts who were known for being particular kinds of artists, and were drawing sexual imagery or AI generating sexual imagery that depicted crime. And that did not get publicized very much at all, but it was quite rampant. And that was the bigger reason why that shit got banned. Realistically speaking, the point of that was to allow artists to have more freedom in terms of like artistic nudity. We're thinking not pornography, but we're thinking like Grecian statues, artistic nudity. You understand the difference? Like you have to understand the difference there between like a sexual objectifying kind of art and like how a Grecian statue portrays the naked body. That all happened. They reverted the changes, and that was supposed to be the end of the Twitch meta. But the thing is like, I'll show you what I showed in this video, because this is insane. The reality is that Twitch meta never ended. This was what I found that I showed on the last time that I spoke on this. The censors were added by me. This little cat and the blurring here were added by me. These were completely uncensored. This is what I was seeing. And she didn't get banned for that. And the whole point of this video was that she skirted TOS on this because the TOS says that you cannot have camera focus on your ass, your genitals, your titties. But this is a side camera. That's the booty. This is a booty jiggler. She's sitting on like a booty jiggler in a thong with a secondary camera focused on that. But because it's not the main camera that's focused, she didn't get banned for this. She did not get anything for this. And she's also wearing like a very revealing bikini top. I just didn't feel comfortable showing that amount of tit. This is bullshit. skirting and loopholing TOS to get away with content that is obviously not really appropriate. I want to address the kids' issue about this, which is that one time, this is like a weird fucking story, but one time I was having a mod meeting and we were talking about this like Twitch meta stuff because it was kind of the big thing going on. And we went and watched this girl's stream and we were kind of just watching chat. And the thing is like, it's pretty like relatively clear when someone is a kid by the way that they talk. You can't tell 100% of the time, but as a streamer, you get pretty used to being able to tell. Mods can tell a lot of the time when you're a kid. The number of people who were chatting in her chat that were obviously children was astounding. A lot of people want to bitch about like, oh, well, Twitch just shouldn't allow children. They're never going to do that. Why? Answer the question. Why will Twitch never make this an 18+ site? There's one exact, very good reason. Can't get ads. You cannot get ads like Twitch does on an 18+ site. And so we're always going to be a 13+ site. We are never going to take kids out. Her putting 18+ in her title does to prevent children from clicking into that when she's the top of just cat chatting basically every time she's in the category. I wonder if she's streaming right now. I don't know. This is what she's doing right now. This is not her responsibility where she needs to moderate this. This is Twitch's responsibility. Twitch should not allow that on their website if it's a 13+ website. That is incredibly inappropriate. I think that parents should need to be aware that somebody's like watching me, right? That's under 18, because I talk about these nuts and fucking your mother and and it's up to parents to decide that. But that is so far beyond what a parent would expect would be on a website like Twitch. They allow it because these streamers are absolute cash cows for the website. But like if you go into hot tubs and this is crazy. This is happening today. It's March 17th, 2:08 p.m. This is what we're cool with on Twitch, right? This is what we're cool with. The Playboy bunny outfit, doing yoga in fishnets. This is what we're cool with. Just want to be clear. This is what we're cool with. This is appropriate for 13-year-olds. This entire category almost is insane. I personally don't have a problem with the concept of sex workers, but this was the Twitch meta I wanted to see, but I just got upset, and this is actually more funny than anything. But this was the newest one. I think this one's kind of funny, realistically. This is kind of funny. I mean, realistically, this one's kind of funny, but I got upset seeing how fucking bad it is right now. This had gotten better a little bit for a little while, but the thing is like, yes, it is up to parents to determine what their children are watching. There is a reality on a 13+ website that this is not appropriate. Like, let's just be for real. These girls, realistically, especially Asian Buddy and Morg Pie, they get banned for like 2 days. They don't get perma-banned from this website. So like they get a slap on the wrist and they continue to try to create new ways to skirt TOS. They don't learn anything. They don't stop the behavior. They just find a new way to push the boundary. And honestly, them getting banned is just a nice 2-day vacation where they get a bunch of publicity because there's whole Twitter pages that is specifically for showing when people get banned, so everybody knows about it. I honestly would argue that like some of this is more sexually charged than some girls sitting with the censor bars on. I don't think that it is healthy for kids to be shown this level of sexuality when they go on a website that is supposed to be for watching video games. The thing is that they do this specifically to advertise their OnlyFans, which they do. They're not supposed to advertise their OnlyFans on Twitch. They just do it in a coded way. They still do. This is advertisement for their OnlyFans because realistically, you have much, much, much higher reach on YouTube, on Twitch, than you do on OnlyFans to get people to sign up. And I guess, like, I don't know what the point of this is. I don't really have a call to action necessarily. I guess I do want people to understand the Twitch meta thing is not, oh, she's doing the fucking shake weight shit. That's awesome. That's awesome. The shake weight shit is so cool. Sarcasm, to be clear, because we can say 18+ and whatever. And yes, to a certain extent, it is parents' responsibility. But reality is, how is a parent supposed to like assume that this is what is on this website? Because at that point, we just don't let our kids on Twitch at all. Twitch meta has never ended. It's just gotten more and more creative. Realistically, this is some of the most creative. I think, as far as Morg Pie goes, I think she's a fucking innovator. The rest of these girls are purely trying to skirt TOS and take advantage of Twitch's lack of responsibility. Because I don't actually have a problem with sex work. I don't think I have a problem with like, I don't have a problem with sex workers. You do what you want to do in this life. Making money in life is hard. If you want to get your bag, and this is how you want to get your bag, fine, by doing OnlyFans. But like this, I just think, I think this is not ethical. Do your OnlyFans, do your shit on Twitter where you can do whatever the fuck you want. Do your shit on other platforms. But like, this is unethical. It's bad for children. It's bad for people in general as well. I also get uncomfortable if I get flashbanged with sexual content when I'm not expecting it. So even I, as an adult married woman, find it uncomfortable to be like flashbanged by like tits and ass like this. There's a time and a place for sexual behavior. There's a time and a place for sexual content. This is neither the time nor the place. And I will say that there is a reality that this is permissible purely because it's women and because boobs make money. Well, there was also that girl that had sex on stream and she only got 2 or 3 days. I think she got longer than that. I think she got like a week or 2. But still, you had sex on stream and you didn't get permabanned. I have seen people quite literally get permabanned, like VTubers get permabanned for unknown reasons. For what I can only assume is no reason. I have no idea. Like, I've seen people literally get permabanned, like VTubers get permabanned for like the dumbest shit ever. And like Nyanners had a model that, it was a sexy model for sure. It was a revealing model. Twitch put her on the front page, which is something they have to choose to do. She was put on the front page, which is done by Twitch, like Twitch people. The model had been drawn on stream by the artist, and she got banned for the model like hours into her stream debuting it, which is insane. And realistically, that model was significantly less revealing than anything we just looked at. Like, let's just be so incredibly genuine and honest. So I don't know what the point of this is. I don't think that there's anything to be done because the reality is that Twitch is neither going to make the website 18 plus, nor are they ever going to properly moderate people who do this. But like, don't pretend like the Twitch meta is over. Don't pretend like Twitch gives a fuck about actually moderating with TOS. Twitch is incredibly biased. Twitch uses their TOS very loosely. And I'm just like, it's gross. It's inappropriate. Don't pretend like it's gone. The morgue pie thing is kind of funny, honestly. But like a lot of these girls are straight up just doing like the barest crumb away from just doing. This is a moderation issue. If you want to have a 13 plus website, you cannot have girls doing this. To be exposed to highly sexualized content in that way, in non-sexual spaces like this, is bad for kids. It's uncomfortable for a lot of adults. And like, realistically, I'll be honest, if I wanted to stream next to fucking OnlyFans girls, I probably would have just gone and been an OnlyFans girl. If I wanted to do Fansly, or if I wanted to be put with streamers in the same category as streamers that like do Fansly, maybe I would just go do Fansly. But that's not where I am. I'm on Twitch. And I don't think it's good to just have sexuality be something that is not taken seriously anymore. It bothers me. I hate the Twitch meta stuff. It really bothers me. Come watch on Twitch. This is the maximum amount of booba that you will see on my stream, guaranteed. And there will be no ass jiggling, mostly because I don't have one. I don't have enough dimensions. I'm only 2-dimensional. There'll be no ass jiggling. And I will also probably be funnier. Realistically, a lot of these girls barely talk. If you actually watch these streams, they actually don't talk basically at all. So goodbye. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later.